Lisa Marley, pastry chef and food writer, and I've been working with Britannia Living developing recipes for their range cookers. Now January is a month where we all want to be super healthy after an indulgent December, so I've got a great recipe for you, very easy to put together, great to make for the kids actually, but filled with delicious, nutritious things. I know what you're thinking, healthy equals boring, but no, this one, I promise you, will taste great. Now we're using rye flour and we're also using wholemeal flour, and I've mixed this together in a bowl and I've added some baking powder and some raising agent as well. So I've got some bicarbonate soda and some baking powder. I'm going to add my dry ingredients first. Lots of nice spices. It's freezing out there, so we've got some lovely cinnamon, we've got nutmeg, we've got all sorts. It does smell so delicious already. So just to give that flavour and warmth, I've also got some nutmeg, which works really well. I'm just going to grate some of that in. Now listen, if you don't like nutmeg, just don't add it in. You can add anything you like really. You can add the zest of oranges, that works really well. If you want to make them citrusy, you can add some lemon zest and some lemon juice. It's quite a wet batter, so don't be scared to add the juice of your favourite fruit to it. I've got some pecans, walnuts and dates, and I've also got some pumpkin seeds as well. Now apart from the walnuts, what I would suggest you do is toast off your nuts and your seeds, because it really brings out the flavour and it just makes it taste delicious. So I'm just going to sprinkle those in, and the dates will add the sweetness as well. So give that a little mix. I'm using the large muffin cases, tulip muffin cases, but you can just use standard muffin cases, but they need to be deep because you want these muffins to pack a punch. Now onto our wet ingredients. Now I'm going to use almond milk, which is a little bit unusual, so you don't have to do that. Super healthy, but you can use milk just as easily. I've mixed it in with 1 egg. I'll just pour that in. And then I've also got a mashed banana, which is going to add some more sweetness as well. I've got another unusual ingredient that I'm going to add in, which is some coconut oil, which I've melted down. You can use vegetable oil, but coconut oil gives it a lovely texture. It's very good for you. In fact, coconut oil you can use on your hair as a hair treatment. You can use it as a moisturizer, but it's brilliant to cook with, I promise you. The beauty of muffins is you don't have to worry about undermixing, you don't have to worry about lumps in your flour, I promise you. All right, maybe not huge lumps, but I'm talking like little lumps is absolutely fine. In fact, you actually don't want to overmix it. The less you mix it, the better. So this is coming together perfectly. One last thing, which I love, is vanilla extract. So normally people would say like 1 teaspoon, but I'm like, I want more than that. I'm talking a tablespoon, just to give it that really indulgent, decadent taste. So remember, you want to have preheated your oven to around 160 and just spoon in. Now this can be a bit messy, but that's all part of the fun. If you do get any of the batter onto the cases, make sure you wipe it off, especially if it's at the top, which I've just done, because it will burn and it doesn't look very nice. Lastly, for a bit of decoration, I'm going to add some pecans. I've kept a few back because they do look really pretty once they've been baked in the oven. They bake for around 20 minutes or until a skewer comes out clean. They freeze for up to 3 months, and what I like to do is take one out the night before, and when I wake up in the morning I've got a lovely fresh healthy muffin for my breakfast. So here we have freshly baked, healthy and delicious spelt muffins.